Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale Trilogy. We're playing my balance mod. We're doing an Iron Man run with no casters. This is part 2. Alright, so let's do a quick status check here. It's like we're approximately level 6. We got a thief and a wolf in our party NPCs. Hey, Tech Guy Bo and Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? And thanks so much, Bo, for resubscribing for 29 months with Prime. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Bo's one of my longest time supporters. Thank you, thank you. How's everything going for you guys? You doing good? Glad to hear it. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. We're getting ready to go back into the sewers. Actually, I have enough for another alley's carpet. Okay, so the warrior needs one. There we go. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for gifting a sub too, Bo. You gifted it to Just Do It, Mama. Enjoy that gift sub, Just Do It, Mama. Thank you so much, Tech Guy Bo. Tech Guy Bo's his channel, by the way, on YouTube. Get that hype train started. Worth it for the name. Yeah. Was that random or did you explicitly pick that name? Thank you so much, Bo. Random win, I suppose. I'm happy about it. Nice. Okay, we are going to order some wine. How's everything going on your channel, Bo? I know you're never finished. Still behind, or did you catch up? Jade monks. Ah, poisoned. It's good, always busy. Caught up on old stuff. Not just doing on hand items for a bit. Clear stock and wait for intermission while I move in August. Oh, okay, gotcha. Probably August. Cool. Well, that's right around the corner. It's probably nice to have a little break on that, isn't it? Sometimes it's a curse to... It's a curse and a blessing to be productive, isn't it? Yes, I sure am. That is not the direction I wanted to go. I gotta go all the way back to get the rogue healed. Cured, I should say. One in 3 chance you'll drive through my state. Probably don't want to go through that state. I would not be living here, except my wife wants to live here because of family. I would be on a beach somewhere like Florida. Which I think that's where you're going, right? Florida? Oh, this is a lot. I'm going to use an oil flask here. On the barbarians. Yeah, sticking to the mountains and then driving through the deep south into Florida seems nicer. Cool, nice. I know a lot of people may not like that weather, but I sure do. Are you going to be there a long time, or is it just kind of up in the air? Oh, darkness. We're gonna step on a trap. I knew it. Michael Cranford loves to scam us with traps. And darkness. I better go get some more lamps or I'm going to be in trouble. Bo says, yep, you and I are gluttons for the nice sunny hot weather. It'll be about a year so far. Oh, cool. Yeah, you've moved a lot, haven't you, Bo? How many times do you think you've moved? Bo says, aside from your balance mod, how true to the original was this remake remaster? It depends on if you enable the legacy options. If you enable all the legacy options, it's very true. If you don't, it's still pretty true, but they improved a lot of things. So I'd say overall, if you enable legacy mode, it's like 99% true. And if you don't enable all the legacy mode, probably like 85 or 90% with much improved. And we're broke again. Yes, you're a nomad, at least 4 major moves, like cross-continent moves. Wow. Well, it sounds like you really enjoy the moves, right? That's a good thing if you do. Like the original Bard's Tale didn't have range, for example. But if you enable the legacy option, it does remove range. Range wasn't introduced until Bard's Tale 2. Of course, there was no auto map. Bard's Tale 3 had an auto map. But the auto map is amazing. Okay, sorcerers. Actually, you throw a war axe. We're gonna have you do Luck Laren. You hide. Well, Luck Laren probably helped us right there. Bo says, I find a lot of games can hold up well today, but they need quality of life improvements like an auto map. Mm-hmm. I agree. Things to reduce tediousness, too, is a big deal. Wow, this is a lot. I think we're okay, though. Let's have you hide. Half works. Speaking of half works, ooh, a mithril dagger. Let's give that to the rogue. I give it +2 to hit. Anyway, speaking of half orcs, I would, of course, remastering the gold box games, and I just learned this morning half orcs cannot be raised from Raise Dead. I always thought it was just elves, but nope, it's half orcs as well, and monsters. No monsters either. They can only be resurrection. Hey, says Tam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Gauntlets. Darkness Zone again? You face death itself in the form of 1 zombie, 1 sorcerer, and 3 mercenaries. Do I have Tower Shield on everybody? I can use them. No, Paladin does not. Wait, what did he have? Oh, he had the Mithril Shield. Never mind. Bard. You're using a bow. Going through there is actually how we get to the 2nd level. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let my dog out real quick. Okay, everyone, I am back. Blades. One magician. I'm actually going to run from that because they can pet or not petrify. They can wither you. And I've improved that spell. It does pretty decent damage along with the wither. Lousy heals. Wow. Quelling potions. Oh wow, we're really close to level up. Step on every square. Biggest hazard this party's going to be facing. Well, there's going to be a bunch, but the biggest is getting lost due to lack of compass and getting disoriented. That's going to be a major problem. Because the auto map won't show you where you're at once you get kind of teleported somewhere. Spear. It says an inscription on the wall reads, "Golems are made of stone." Indeed. Sometimes. The sewer water seems very warm here. Four sorcerers? I'm going to run from that. No way. No way. Hi there, Ann. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You're surviving? Well, that's good. That is good news. Four magicians. I'm running. I do not want to get withered. Let's go get some level ups. Okay, warrior, 5 hit points, 1 strength. Bard, 15 hit points, 1 intelligence. Hunter, 9 hit points, 1 constitution. Rogue, 4 hit points, 1 intelligence. Ugh. Well, 18's as high as the attributes go in this game anyway. Second one, they go higher. Actually, let's get the bard a drink. So he has more songs available. More oil flasks. Okay, we're broke again. That's why I put those into the game in my balance mod. Gives you something to spend your money on, especially if you do a no caster run like this. And it says, interesting, I take it your mods account for various places that may require spells, like porting in Bard's Tale 3. Yes. Yeah, you can beat the game with any classes you want. I've made it possible. Anywhere in the game. I think I'm actually going to go down to the second level. Should be over here toward the right. Alley's ready. Yeah, it should be up here. Let's do another Traveler's tune. Just in case. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nice. One wolf. I'm gonna leave that. I don't want poison. Okay. I am doing Iron Man, by the way, guys. So if we die, it's over. Oil flask. Bo says, I've noticed that you often use a single tune. The bard, is there a reason? Yeah, Traveler's tune decreases your armor class, which is very important in the beginning. Eventually, I'll start using a different song, like Luck Laren, when we're around more things that cast. But But for now, not getting hit is a bigger deal. Sever. My streak! Yeah, I had a sneaky stream earlier today. It broke your streak. Okay, we are going to accept this. I'm going to get rid of the thief. We are moving him to the back. This magician. Be a bigger help. "13 spiders." We do Traveler's Tune again. Actually, just throw another oil flask. It's too many. Oh yeah, he casts Phase Blur. That's nice. It gives you an armor class boost. Another Mithril Dagger. It increases our chance to hit. Okay, so the Bard does 10.5 on average right now with the Spell Spear. This 3.5 on average. Nope, we're going back to Spell Spear. We got a bonus to hit with that, but it's not worth it. It's good on like the Rogue because he can hide in shadows and then jump out and hit with it. And the damage doesn't matter because he gets a critical. Anne says, "I thought the Paladin had an effect when slot 1 that improved magic breath resist for the party." Yes, but not in the beginning. In the beginning, their spell save is much worse. Once you get them to about level, probably about 20-ish, 25, then what you say is true. But until then, their saving throw is actually worse than someone with higher luck. You want someone with the highest luck in the front. And then once you get your Paladin with high luck and to high level like 20, then you want to put him up front. The Paladin has a lesser save in the beginning. And you can only make a human or elf Paladin, and their luck sucks compared to hobbits. So like I have a hobbit warrior with 18 luck. You definitely want him up front. But yeah, paladins are lower in the beginning, and then eventually they get higher at level 20-ish. I'm going to run from this. I don't want to fight 3 magicians. Bo says, "I'm paid DFortae off to break the streak so I can take the crown." We all start at 1. That's funny, Bo. Yeah, and this is another spell I greatly improved. Mage Gauntlets. It works on the whole party now instead of a single character. There were some spells that weren't balanced and they needed some serious balance. Now it actually makes a useful one. He casts that for us. It impacts all of our melee guys. Paladin might be worth starting out to compensate for the gains with levels. Yeah. Eventually they'll get some really cool items too, especially in my mod, that are unique to them. 10 spiders. I'm going to do Traveler's Tune here. Nice. And we got mage gauntlets thanks to the magician. Unidentified item. Okay, let's see if we can ID it. Nope. I found these ground disarms, so we can actually disarm traps on the ground with the rogue. The original game, you couldn't do that with rogues. It was really annoying. You had to have the trap zap spell. You shoot. Yeah. Mage gauntlets on the whole party. It improves the NPCs too in your party. It makes it useful even later in the game. Hey, Millennial, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Rogue fails to ID a torch. Yeah. Yeah, his ID is pretty bad right now. And the deeper you go into a dungeon, it causes these numbers to go down. It doesn't show you here, but it does. So he only has 49 anyway, so it's probably more like 20 when we're on level 2. You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Millennial. I am doing great as well. Thanks for asking. 4 orc, 4 nomads, 4 swordsmen. Let's do another traveler's tune. I need to buy a wine flask too. I'm gonna start running out. Okay, we got mage gauntlets. Oh yeah. Doesn't help the hunter back there, but helps everybody else. Spear. No way, no way, no way. 7 magicians. And says I've played my fair share of the original and the remade trilogy. I was trying to be funny. No, it's true. They do fail to identify things all the time until they get higher level. I'm going to go ahead and use an oil flask here. Dead end. Yeah, the risk of getting withered is definitely too great, and I've made the wither spell a lot better. It actually does damage. We look in here. Spells. It does 15 to 50 damage to one foe. It's only range of 20. It did 0 damage in the original game. So it did nothing to monsters, basically. But now it has damage, a decent damage to it as well. Run. No way. This, I think I can deal with. I can shoot 2 arrows at the magician. Okay, he advanced anyway. Another mithril dagger. Yes, it's useful to the PC mage, and it also makes enemies against you more dangerous. It basically makes the spell still useful later on in the game. You can still get some good use out of it for quite a while. That's one of the things that always bugged me about the Bard's Tale games is some of the spells became absolutely useless once you started running into monsters with thousands of hit points. You cast Menger's Mind Blade and it's absolutely useless because it doesn't do hardly any damage. So all of that's been balanced out. So all spells are still useful. Mithril Chain, don't have a use for that. Question is, do I want to go down here yet? Let's do a few fights in here. Ugh! Traveler's Tune. Let's use an oil flask on these weights. Bard's old. No, mainly what I did was... Oh, that was a shocker trap. That's not good. Time to get out of here. The rogue had a 62% chance to do that, and he failed. Failed horribly. Luckily the bard didn't die, because when the bard dies, your music stops playing. And we'd lose Traveler's Tune. Yeah, we have 10,000 gold. It's going to cost us a lot. We should be good for the most part. It costs you way more when you have no casters. Oh, we can't run from this. Got 2 oil flasks left. We're gonna throw them. Actually, you defend, you throw it. No, we're leaving that. Oh, we can't run from this either. Bard. Traveler's Tune. Hunter. I think I'm going to have you attack. And we're going to do healing outside of combat here, if we can survive that long. How many songs do we have left? I can't tell yet. I think I'm going to do another Traveler's Tune. Nope. He's poisoned with 35 hit points left. Are we going to make it? He's the only guy left. We're doing a clutch run. Good thing old doesn't stop music, yeah. We made it. We just have to get past the samurai. Let me see if I have anything here. Ooh, yeah, his armor class is -4. That's not exactly good. I don't think I have anything else I can give him that would benefit. He's got gauntlets, helm. He's got a shield, plate armor. Yeah, he's got everything he can have. None of that stuff's gonna help. Let's hope we get our hit in first on the samurai. Uh-oh. We're down to 10 hit points. Okay. 2,800 gold to heal the warrior. Cure the poison. Okay, bring back the bard. That's 6,300. Oh, and he's still old. Okay, bard. Here we go. Is this the one we want? Yeah. We have to go sell some stuff. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Jeff says, no casters. All my DFortaes hate casters. No, I don't hate casters. I'm just making it extra hard on myself. Bo says, I have faith. Iron Man success. Okay. Yeah, we did not have enough money. All right, we got 2,900. That'll allow us to at least get rid of the old condition. Okay, now we can go to a tavern. It's almost nighttime. Let's hurry up and level up the warrior. 2 hit points. That's terrible. Okay, bard. Order a drink. Beer. Buy wineskin. Okay. Back in business. So now we just have to do some fights until we get enough money to bring everybody back. The difficulty shows, I'll give you that one. Yeah, it does. It's rough without casters, but it's doable. It's just really hard. Okay, Bard's ready. We'll ignore how one or two characters are dragging around all the other corpses. Yeah, yeah, it is kind of funny. That's how gold box games are too. As soon as you get into a battle, it just shows the dead bodies on the ground. Wizardries are the same way. I'm gonna run from that one. Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, we have no choice here. Luck Laren. Quit throwing casters at me. Back in the originals, there wouldn't have been space for the extra coding. Yeah, probably not. It's not the original version 1 for sure. On the IBM there would have been, but not on the Apple II. Although Cranford was very, very brilliant, he could have probably figured out a way. Alright, let's see how much it's going to cost everybody. Could bring the wolf back. Be better to just buy the item. Brought back Rogue, because Rogue's free. Rogues get healed for free. Magician. Yeah, let's bring him back. We can benefit from his spells. Bo says they are antagonizing your non-casters by using casters. Yeah. Ah. Here goes my magician. We'll just have to leave the magician dead for a while. So we can get a position for him to be in the back. Yeah, Commodore 64, that was even more limited. Jade Monks. We're up to 3,000 gold. Oh, we got a health potion. Nice. $4,800. I think the Paladin's 5,200 or something like that. Ugh. It's too much. Alright, let's see if that's enough for the Paladin. Oh, he needs 5,400, okay. Okay, we got him. Bard. Get the hunter next. Oh, they keep putting out these magicians. Rogue's gonna take him out. Leaps out of the shadows. Oh, more ground disarms. Nice. Got 11 of them. All right, let's go ahead and make it daytime. So I can ID these things we found. More ground to start. Ooh, Kale's axe! Yes! That's a good early find. So I have definitely changed that as well. Warrior, Paladin, Bard, Hunter. 7 to 22 damage. Bonus to hits 2. Of course, we know it poisons. I think... Gosh, did I make this... Or does poison strike? Don't think I did. Who do I want to have this? I think the Bard, because he only gets one. She only gets one attack. Okay. Let's get some more arrows. And apply a few level ups. Then I'll probably be done with an early stream tonight. And then I'll have to worry about getting the rest of the party raised from the dead the next stream. That was a pretty close shave. We had 10 hit points by the time we made it to the temple on one guy. It's always exciting. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.